unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live, Boxingego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to you live. Hey, I do believe that Bud Crawford, he should come to Golden Boy. Oscar De La Hoya trying to reel in Terence Crawford fight with promises of an Errol Spence fight. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Quote, we respect each other. You know, we're exploring our options, opportunities. You know, he does have a mandatory with one of our fighters, but look, I'm telling Crawford, let me represent you. Let me help you in making the Errol Spence fight happen. You know, we have experience with how Al Haymon works. We have experience with how PBC works. And we work hand in hand, as you can see. Making Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fight was not easy, but we made it happen. So now if we can open that door and have that dialogue and make Crawford versus Errol Spence happen, boxing fans will watch the best fights possible, you know, in the near future, end quote. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Cap. C-A-P. That's Cap. Now, boxing fans, how soon we forget. Boxing fans, like, are borderline schizophrenic because they listen to the same tired lines over and over again and act like it's brand new. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting it to yield new results. And that's what we get. You know, we see the same thing in boxing over and over again, and we're supposed to be bamboozled. Not me. You guys believe whatever you want. I'm gonna believe what I want. I truly believe that De La Hoya has very little power in making Errol Spence Crawford, even if Crawford were to sign to him. Now, if Crawford does sign a multi-fight deal with Golden Boy, I know that's going to be the talking point. But here's why. For starters, I truly believe that Crawford is his own worst enemy in terms of like his expectations of what he wants. He wants the salary to match his skill, and there's a few more ingredients that go into that, right? And that's just the way of the world. You could see a person who's making millions on TikTok. It doesn't mean they're smarter than you, but they attack their goals and their dreams, and, you know, they were willing to do these weird pranks that got them attention or whatever. Like, let's say the Island Boys. The Island Boys could make more than somebody. That don't mean they're smarter than you. They just had a gimmick at the right time and it worked. You see what I'm saying? And boxing is beyond the skill set. You got to sell yourself. You have to put butts in seats. You have to be commercially viable and different things like that. Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy can't do that for Crawford at this stage of his career. They have a mostly Latino-based influence when they're promoting fights. They have no black fighters of note, right? All the black fighters left to Al Haymon. And then Rashidi Ellis beat Alexis Rocha, who Crawford may fight years ago. They shelved him, and he legally got out of his contract and went to PBC, right? Blair Cobb says he's now a free agent and Golden Boy didn't promote him. So, I mean, history shows you. What name a black fighter that stayed with Golden Boy in the last 5 years that was successful? And it's not even just black fighters. You look at Canelo. He's the biggest Mexican fighter around right now. He left Golden Boy. You know, you have a fight with Cenicia Estrada, a fighter in Cenicia Estrada, Mexican-American. She left. She's with Top Rank now. So the track record speaks for itself. I don't really see how a 35, 36-year-old Crawford now becomes marketable, especially in a path. Like, it'd be one thing if your first order of business was the Errol Spence fight, maybe. But from what Golden Boy is saying and De La Hoya is saying in interviews, they're trying to make buffer fights like Alexis Rocha and Virgil Ortiz, and then maybe an Errol Spence fight. By that time, Crawford would be pushing 40. He'd be 37, 38 years old, you know, and I don't think fans are going to wait all day for that. So we'll see what Crawford decide, and, you know, if he decides to let Golden Boy represent him, I will give you guys an update and give my further thoughts if that in fact happens, but I really don't see it. The other thing is people keep bringing up Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, that's what the fans want. That's what this generation wants. It's a mega fight. You see it from the press conferences, and it's in its own space. They have two incredibly big fan bases that are at times independent fan bases of each other, it's just its own monster. Everything doesn't, oh, we got this Davis and Ryan Garcia fight done, so that means we can, that's not how it works. Because the same people like the Bud Buddies and Tim Bradley, they said sides of the street don't matter. But then when Bradley was an active fighter, he says, oh, I don't fight PBC guys. They're across the street. So it's like all over the place. And that's the reality of it. People kept bringing up Wilder and Fury and saying, why can't Crawford still be signed to Top Rank and fight a PBC fighter they made Wilder versus Fury? But it's a case-by-case basis. Wilder Fury was established well before Tyson Fury was ever with Top Rank or ESPN. So they already had lineage and history together before ESPN even got involved with Tyson Fury. That's its own animal. Plus, we're talking about a heavyweight fight that people wanted to see with dynamic, charismatic personalities. And it's just, one's a knockout artist, one's like this gargantuan dude from the UK, and he's bringing the country with them. You know what I mean? Fans from the UK, it's just a completely different. Crawford's from the USA, and he's from a smaller place in the USA. Errol Spence is from a big place in Texas, and he does his numbers and holds his own. But you can't compare that to Wilder Fury, who already, again, had history, who are two heavyweights, and three, one guy is coming from the UK, and people say, oh, the UK has such great fans. So I don't really see the vision of what Golden Boy and how they can secure the fight. I think that's an opportunity for De La Hoya, and I'm not even mad at De La Hoya. I mean, he's a businessman. He needs a stable. He needs, quality fighters. Crawford's a quality fighter. So I'm not mad at De La Hoya and Golden Boy for trying to pitch and get Terence Crawford, but I'm just, from a fan perspective, I don't see how they get it done. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Best in the business. I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.